Welcome back to ID Bros Research. Now we deal with the topic economics, second part of plus 1 students, statistics, and in the previous sessions we discussed about the individual and a discrete series, how to prepare individual and how to prepare continuous series. In individual series, the information will be collected from each and every individual separately. And in the case of discrete series, we present the information on the basis of creating slabs. Some slabs will be created, and the number of persons falling that slab will be counted. That's the process of preparing discrete series. Now we discuss about the preparation of continuous series. When the number of people again increases, it is required to use another technique called a continuous series. How to apply this? I explain this. Now we are going to assess the expenditure pattern of a particular group of people. That means their behavior of expenditure for the purchase of a particular product. Suppose we are conducting a survey regarding the purchase of ready-made garments, and we asked questions to the consumers. There are several people, and we ask them how much money that you spend for the purchase of ready-made garments during a month. So the question is, how much money they spent for the purchase of ready-made garments during a particular month. And for this purpose, we have to prepare a slab or class here. It is like this: 0 to 1000. Means persons who are not spending anything, they come under this category 0. And persons who spend 1,000 rupees, up to 1,000 rupees, will come under the same category. Since the number of people are more, we use such a categorization. There are several people. When we ask the question, how much you spend in this month for the purchase of ready-made garments? He said, I did it. So we mark as 0. Definitely that person come under this category. Another one told 900. Another one 1000. Then all these members are counted in this category. If 1000, 2000 is the next category, we will collect information who are in between these 1000 and 2000. So actually, number of students are here, number of consumers are here, and expenditure is here. We created a slab system. It's a style of presentation of data, collection of information and presentation of data. When we consider the low and high ends, low and high points, this format of presentation of data is called inclusive type. So inclusive here means we collected information. For example, in this case, a person who spent nothing for the purchase of ready-made garments will fall under this group. As they spend nothing, his expenditure is 0. So 0 is included here. And a person who spent 1,000 rupees for the purchase will also include here. So 0 and 1,000 figures also included here. When we present by including these figures also, then it is called inclusive series. And you have to note that the ending point of 1000 is here, and the same ending point is the starting point of the next stage. If 1000 is included here, then how to include that 1000 here? In such a situation, here we include 1000, and here we do not include 1000. We start with 1001. That's a usual formality. When the opening item and the closing item is not included there, it is called exclusive type. When the opening item and the closing item are included in a particular class or particular category, it is called inclusive type. And when it is not included, opening item or closing item is not there, then in such a situation it is called exclusive type. Okay, now we are coming to the example. 0 to 1000 group. There may be 200 people. Number of customers. 1000 to 2000 group. There may be 500 customers. If we have to collect information from all these 700 people individually, it will be a difficult process, writing the name of each and every person and his expenditure made regarding this for the purchase of ready-made garments separately. 700 people are there. When we have to consider them individually, it will make the process very difficult and arise some kind of confusions, leads to many paperwork. And when it is done like this by creating a slab, it isn't. So one of the method of statistics is that simplifying the data to be percentage. Only then it will be possible to make others convince the data. One can easily understand the data at a glance. For this purpose, we use this type of presentation. So if the number of members are less, it is better to present in individual series. When it increases, number of members becomes medium, it is better to opt for discrete series. When there exists a huge number of people to be surveyed, then it is better to opt continuous series. So 3 types of series are used for the presentation of data: individual, discrete and continuous series. The method of assessment for these data are different. After presenting the data in this manner, in order to get a clear idea or arrive at a clear decision, we should process this data. This is only just a collection and a presentation of data. We collected the raw data, and on the basis of number of people associated with that, we decided to format them as individual, discrete or continuous. On the basis of this, we prepared a table and presented the information. So the functions that we have covered here are collection of data, collection of raw data, classification of data. We classified the data in the different categories, different groups, different classes. Classification of data. Then tabulation of data for the purpose of presentation. Simply we call that presentation of data. And now we have to interpret data from the presentation. by seeing the data, it will be possible to arrive at a conclusion through interpretation. And the data presented will be helpful for interpretation. So drafting these tables should be in such a manner to provide easy interpretation. Presentation styles should be so simple to make others to understand. Only then statistics will be useful. The main merit of statistics is that numerical data, a large scale data can be presented in a simple way so as to understand others. So this format is very essential at the time of preparation of the statistical information. So this is all with the collection and the presentation of data. And in case of any doubts regarding this area, contact through the email.